Hi, my name is Retah McPherson, and I am very passionate about something called blood chemistry. For 14 years, I walked a journey with my son, Aldo, with a brain injury. A lot of trauma, severe trauma, with a head injury. His skull hit the ground and he was in a coma for months. And you can't deal with trauma when someone is in a coma, and after a year he couldn't speak still. So those years I didn't know much about trauma, and as a parent you just want the child's body to come back to a normal state, and nothing the way you can think, the trauma and the pain and the suffering that you go through. But as you listen to me, I want to tell you that it's not only people that goes through trauma like this severe that sits with a problem in their blood chemistry. We are all body, soul and spirit. Now, pain comes through many avenues to people. It comes through divorce, it comes through generations, it comes through generational iniquity, it comes through sin, it comes through marriage, divorce, whatever. Pain is something that we can't avoid while we are here on earth. So we struggled with many things, epilepsy, sickness, his health. And after trying so many products, chemicals, every product, I really found in my heart that God was leading me to a natural product. But my son's write better than that he can speak. So one day he was telling me, he says, "Mom, that the difficulty that we are fighting is in my blood chemistry." He says, "Mom, you focus on my spirit and you focus on my soul, but you forget that I'm body." I was stunned. Well, I started praying and I said, "Lord, you have to help me here. I don't understand everything." So I started reading up about blood chemistry, and you all know that life is in the blood, and I found that the blood is the important part of life, and in the spirit, light is the important part. Life is light. Light is life in the spirit, but in the flesh, the blood is life. So the blood chemicals are very important, the blood sugar, cholesterol, everything that's going on in the blood. So if that chemical is not the structure of, if your blood chemicals are not in perfect order, it really brings havoc in your blood chemistry. So this is very important, which I didn't even know. And we want to optimize everything that is going on in your life is in the blood. So your weight, your clarity, your blood sugar balance, your liver health, and even your what's going on in your immune system. So body, soul, spirit. So let's start at the spirit, because I am spirit. God created me as a spirit. So my spirit got hurt. So in my spirit, you will find a little part of my heart broke off when trauma hits different ways. So that little part of me that got hurt and broken, let's call it for today my Lazarus. So Lazarus was put in the grave, and in front of the grave was a stone. It's a thick stone, it's a rock. So that rock wants to make sure that little Lazarus can't come out, and Lazarus is the one that carried the pain and the trauma and everything. So Jesus says, "I came to set the captive free and heal their broken heart. But to get me free, this rock need to get out of the way." And you know, the Word of God is very clear about these things. He says, "The truth shall set you free." Now, this is in the spirit, because there's trauma or there's stress or whatever. I've got a broken part, and this is what it is. So in the soul dimension, this seal goes on my mind, and it blocks my mind. And we call it a mind-binding spirit that binds my mind. So there's a cloud on my mind, darkness on my mind. People will say, "I feel depressed, I'm in a hole, in a black hole," whatever. It's all to do with your mind. Now, in the flesh, we are blood. I say to you now, the spirit, light is life. Now, if there's darkness, in my little Lazarus is in the dark, there's death. So we want to get it open so that they can be in the light and get light. So this is sealed because of pain and trauma. Now in the soul, on my mind, and then in the flesh. When you go and you feel sick, you go to the doctor, they would say, "I'm going to draw some blood, and we're going to look at the markers the markers, the seals on your blood. Because those seals are called epigenetics. Now they will have a voice, they have a sound, they tell you something, they has a voice, they keep on screaming. Your blood has a voice, it keeps on screaming. Now, you will find that this seal keeps the blood chemicals sticks together, like when you didn't brush your teeth and it gets sticky, it sticks together. And then the blood chemistry is not healthy, flowing. Now, in Jesus' time, there wasn't a product or anything that people could use like I'm telling you now. So what did Jesus say to them? He said, you need to fast and pray. Because he knew what fasting will do. And with this fast, it's not a TV fast or a coffee fast or chocolate fast. No. It's at least a 3-day water fast will start breaking off these seals. Well, with Aldo with a brain injury, there was no way that I could do that with him. And I found this product, which I was so excited, and I know God heard the cry of a mother's heart. Now, this product does an amazing thing. I want to read to you. You know now the battle is on a cellular level. So the battle is being fought on new turf on a cellular level. New compounds, this product, new compounds are being introduced. These compounds, although they are absolutely fantastic, they are natural and they are potent. It's very good for the body. And even in the long run, I would encourage people to keep on with this product. It creates a chain reaction in the body because it pushes the body out of its regular state. For years, you've lived with a trauma, you are packed with these seals, and now you have a reaction in your body, and the body lives in that state. Cholesterol, sugar, diabetes, whatever. You live in that. Post-traumatic stress. And post-traumatic stress, it will have an effect here and in the spirit and the soul, because the mind, and of course it is coming from the spirit. Now, this state that it used to live in for a long time, this state, this seal, resists change. It doesn't like it at all. And of course, it doesn't, it knows that not many people knows about this, because people don't talk about the blood chemistry. Now, even, you know, when you have the seal on your blood and you want to take a supplement or medicine or whatever, it's not going to penetrate in. It's not. Even vitamins, because it's blocked. So we have to get the seal off. Now, when people start drinking, because it's in a liquid form now, if you can drink it, it's so good for you. And when you start drinking it, people have a reaction. Now, normally when people speak about a reaction, they think it's a bad thing. Well, this time, it's an excellent thing, because this product works like a jackhammer. When you sleep at night, it keeps on breaking the seal on the blood. And it keeps on breaking the seal. What makes me so excited is, about after a month, 2, with my son, the wound of 14 years of severe trauma start opening up. And the secrets deep in there start coming out. Of course it wasn't nice. Of course he had a reaction, and a worse reaction that normal people will have, because he is very sensitive and have a brain injury. But what made me so happy is he starts writing to me, "Mom, what are you doing? All these secrets that keeps on being in the darkness, and I'm being tormented in this darkness, are getting out. Mom, light is coming in." You know, when Jesus spoke to Mary and Martha about the rock, he said to them, "Where are the people that loves him? Help get the rock away." And I'm talking today to moms and dads, and maybe you don't even have a child with a severe brain injury like me. Maybe your child is just struggling with doing his schoolwork. I'm not here to tell you what this product do and don't do. I'm just giving you my testimony today. I have a 17-year-old son as well, and his school marks just went up. I took it myself, and I could see how my trauma wounds start opening up. With this product, it's really fixing this seal and getting it off. With this, you also get another one, which is called the balance. Now, this balance is helping, and it's working immediately on the brain, on the fog on the brain. And I think what is the best for me about everything, when I read this, it works on inflammation in your body. Now, you can just think for yourself, how many sickness involved inflammation? Well, I want to tell you something about inflammation. When inflammation starts, it's first the brain and the heart and the lungs. So by the time you feel it in your wrists, in your hands, and arthritis, or wherever in your body, it's already on your mind. So this product, this combination of these two, with a drink that you can drink to hydrate your body and brings everything, enough water back to your body. These three products together is, for me, out of the storeroom of heaven. And I will stand on the rooftops and talk about this product. And people will say to me, but Retah, what about prayer? Yes, I'm telling you, nothing can take the place of prayer. Nothing. But I also believe that God hears our prayers. And the trauma that Aldo went through, and this little part that was stuck in darkness, and he was tormented in that darkness. He even got epilepsy. As soon as these walls broke open, and the little part could come to the front, and all the secrets in there could come to the front, and we could deal with it through prayer, the epilepsy stopped. So many things stopped. And I know today that many people sits with little Lazaruses, and it's hidden. And the darkness, as soon as there's darkness in your life, you will feel it in you. You will feel the sickness. You know, my husband is really, for 14 years, he just kept it up and dealt with the trauma his way, and just keep on working trauma with a sick child, very severely sick. And just once this year, all of a sudden, his body just couldn't go on. And I was shocked. I mean, he's the strong one. How can he not have the energy to go on? What is going on with him? And his mind was getting dark, and he was tired all the time. And I'm like, what is this, Lord? And I realized it's nothing other than trauma. It's nothing other than all of us. You know, I see so many businessmen going through the same thing, that it's just work, and everything is just inside of them, and they don't want to come home and talk about it. Please, no, nothing takes the place of prayer. But this is a natural product that I can tell you today, it works. And it does clean your body. It does get all the darkness out. It does detox your body. It does bring it all. It's not a normal detox. It's not. But it is rebuilding your blood chemistry till it is in a balanced state. So you can contact me and send me an email, www.retahmcpherson.com, and I will send you some information. You can even phone me. I'll give you everything, and we can talk, and I'll tell you exactly what I think you need. But I tell you, this for me and my house, I will always be thankful to God, because this is a prayer that God answered. So until next time, I just want to bless you and know that God hears your cry, and there is an answer. Yes, and even a natural answer. So God bless you.